I like the one I've seen before. That's one of the reasons. Of course, Paul, you know, the director. As usual, the main attraction has to be a real director. And the idea that Matt was coming back on board was, I thought, a really interesting happening, and you know, so I wanted to be part of it. I think each and every franchise has its own style, and there is definitely a Jason Bourne style, which is something that, even though it's mostly unbelievable, you know, all the things that happen in such a short amount of time in one movie, there is a believable style to it. And that's mainly Paul, I think, that manages to make everything like if it was, look like it was stolen images from reality. One of the main, I would say, quality to Paul directing is that, knowing that he comes from documentaries, he's still looking for that realness in what's in the frame, and I think that's a big part of the Jason Bourne style. You know, each and every Bourne movie has an asset. An asset is the kind of guy you call to resolve like a particular situation, you know, in a very radical way, let's say. So I'm one of those assets, you know, in this movie. And I mean, I think the difference on this movie in particular is that there is a backstory to what really is the problem between Jason Bourne and my character that I can't talk about right now, really. The asset in the Bourne franchise is more like a tool from the government, you know. It's a definitive tool, let's say. So when you call the asset, there's no messing around anymore. What his name is, where he comes from, we don't really care. You know, through his actions, you will understand what his motivations are. The rest is really not the subject, I think. You know, you have to fear the asset and to hide from the asset when he's after you. The rest doesn't really is the point.